Well, actually, for me, it wasn't the engineer who really was like, that helped me take my music to the next level. It was me fooling around in the studio one day. And then maybe a couple weeks later, I came back to the studio, and friends of the engineer actually, this is when ringtones were big, they actually downloaded the song that I just previously recorded. And it was like, yeah, we got this song as our ringtone. I was like, what? You're lying. And he was like, yo, bro, look, played it. And and it was just like 5 people, but that 5 people is all I needed to be like, yo, your shit is hot. Like, you should keep going. You better stop playing around. And that's what made me go, all right, I could take this seriously. And that's when I went to the next level. Studio session, it had to been, I'm trying to remember if it was for Kill. I can't put the record on what session it was, but I remember there was a session where we were just going so crazy, and the vibe, the energy was so amazing that the engineer wound up passing out on the floor because it was just so intense. He couldn't even take it. He just dropped to the floor. It's like, yo, bro, you good? Like, had to go, give him some water. Like, I laughed at him and recorded it at the same time, which is kind of fucked up as a friend, but it was a good moment, and at that moment I was like, man, we putting out heat, bro. This guy was on the floor like he couldn't take the heat, bro. On God, true story. My idea was like, yo, let's go snowboarding now. I thought that because, being in Brooklyn and skating in Williamsburg, like I'm not a skater, but I cruise, you know what I'm saying? I use it as transportation, I be getting around. So I feel like, I got my balance, it's gonna be nothing. But my dumb ass goes on the highest mountain pro level. I get up there and they're like, I'm talking to professional, like pro, like X game skateboarders. And they're like, yeah, I had a couple broken bones. I broke my arm and I broke my leg. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm going to die right now. I swear to God. And there was no other way to come down unless I had like the medical skate team skated me down. And I didn't want to go as a wimp. So me with my pride and ego, I got up on that thing. And let's just say I survived, but I had a lot of bruises. Like I wiped out at least like 40 times, where I was killing myself. But I also had fun at the same time. So that was a really fun experience. But that was just to show you the kind of artist. Like, I take chances, risks, and that right there is a whole metaphor in itself. It's just like being at a live concert, bro. The studio session is just as crazy. I like do a song as if I'm live on stage. I'm shaking my dreads, I'm going crazy. Everybody in the studio is turned up, and we just, there's been an instance where I've been mosh pitted inside the studio. So, I mean, we actually had the cops called on us because we were going so crazy in the studio. But yeah, mosh pit rap, bro, is live, turn up. And, I also, that's my lane, right? But I also have other lanes. I'm working on pop music. I'm working on R&B. I'm working on a lot of other stuff that people don't know about, which I'm going to hit them in the head with later on. That's when, everything just comes full circle, so they can see that I have the full package and it's not just this one thing about me. You know what I mean? It's so crazy, bro. I actually haven't been on a tour yet. Like, I've performed in different cities, but an official tour it hasn't happened yet. But I've had some crazy experience in different cities. I mean, I was in Portland before the quarantine, and I came out as like a surprised guest. Nobody even knew I was performing, and to go up there and perform a song that I've never even released, and within 1 minute, the whole crowd chanting the words of the song, of the chorus, and like almost like caving in the floor. It was really crazy to me. You know what I mean? Like, we tore up that place, and that was very memorable for me, for real. I mean, definitely don't come up to me while I'm eating, because when I'm eating, can I get a picture? Fuck nah, bro. Like, I'm eating right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? You want to take a picture of me eating his plate? Like, Like, don't come up to me while I'm eating. You know, don't ask me for my underwear or like, yo, don't try to kiss me. You know, I got a girlfriend. You know what I mean? I don't want to go backstage in the bathroom with you. No, girl, I can't do that. And that's really it. Other than that, I'm really friendly, man. You know what I'm saying? Bring it aboard. But certain times, it's a certain time and a place for everything. And I apologize, but if that's not the right moment, then you're just gonna have to wait to see me again.